Hi, I'm Jennifer Bagley with Compliments International, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk a little bit about having the right tools to be able to operate a effective social media marketing plan. So I do a lot of speaking, and last week I went and spoke at the Mega Procurement Conference in Dallas, Texas at the Radisson, and it was very interesting because there is always a large group of individuals who are scared to death of social media marketing simply for um, one of typically two reasons. Either A, it's a belief system. They've already convinced themselves that it's not necessary, it's not needed, it's for kids, whatever that belief system may be. Or B, that it's too complicated and there's not enough time in a day. So I want to talk a little bit about these tools that I believe are the fundamental catalyst of whether or not you'll be successful with this social media marketing plan. So the first and foremost is your website. A lot of you have heard me talk about the fact that uh, there are no websites, there are only publishing systems. So if your website is built properly, as far as where is the content going to come from, it should start with your website, which is ultimately not a website at all, but a publishing system. So in order to find out if your website is set up to be able to act in this manner and be integrated with the social networks, first place you want to go is websitegrader.com, and you want to evaluate your website. It's going to evaluate over 50 different variables, including search engine data, website structure, traffic, site performance, and so forth. If your website grades over 80, then you're in business. If it's under 80, you probably need to replace it. Those are just some general guidelines. Of course, I could get into more specifics. So what you will see, let me go ahead and move some of these posts, is some very important key performance indicators to determine how you're doing. One is your blog analysis and your blog grade, which articles you've posted recently, and whether or not they're being tweeted or retweeted. How many index pages, the readability level of your site. If this ever says not enough content to be evaluated, you definitely need to start over. Or no pages processed, again, you definitely need to start over. That site was not built to perform and work with today's current Google bots. So the next area is metadata, how well your site is SEO'd. If there are any errors, they will show up under there. If no, kind of look like this. If there's heading issues, headings or no headings, that's very important. Images, how many images you have on your site, whether or not they have all been SEO'd properly with alt text. How many pages were processed? If this ever says 0 pages processed, again, start over. How long you've had it online, what your Google page rank is, when the last time the Google bots have crawled your site, how many inbound links, very critical, impacted by social media significantly, your Twitter rank and grade, if you have an RSS feed, conversion form, and ultimately what your traffic rank is. You'll notice with this site, it's in the top 1% in the world. This being said, so if everything is all said and done and your website is fantastic and you have a publishing system and a great plan for generating content and so forth, then what's going to happen, and we could go through a ton of different exercises on how to generate content, what kind of content you should have, but this last area is how do you keep up? If everything is working and you have tons of feedback and contacts and direct messages and people are tweeting about you and Facebooking about you and contact you and requesting your services online and connecting with you on instant messages and so forth, how do you view it all in one place? So this is a great extension for Firefox. It's called Yono, Yoono. It is a downloadable extension for Firefox, or you can put it on your desktop. It allows you to manage all of your social media networks, what's being said on them, updates, instant messages, requests for friends, events, and so forth in one location. You can respond to all notifications and all social networks from one location very easily, and you don't have to go log into all of the different networks and take the time that it takes to travel about to and from each social network. Also, there's a fantastic share tool. It allows me to very quickly share this page, share selected items, and so forth. If I wanted to share just this item, it makes it very, very easy. Hope you enjoy.